Good morning, Manayunk. And we're back at you with another episode of Manayunk Mornings. This time is a lot of food focused in this episode.
Yeah, we got the Street Food Festival and Restaurant Week coming up, so we've got Mike from Mike's Barbecue joining us on the couch.
Yep, and then I'll be heading down to Chabaa Thai Bistro to talk to Chef Moon about winning Best Chef in Manayunk.
And Charles Franzones of Franzones is going to teach me how to make their signature pizza.
Yeah, so we'll be pretty full at the end of this, I think.
Yeah, I'm expecting a food coma.
Yeah, let's get started then.
But first up, the Manayunk Morning Minute.
Take a bite out of Manayunk when the Street Food Festival hits Main Street. More than 50 trucks will line the street, offering everything from barbecue to ice cream. Still hungry? Restaurant Week will follow from April 16th to 27th. Tonight is trivia night at Somo Manayunk. Put your thinking caps on and compete for prizes while chowing down on discounted food and drinks. Meet with friends at Pretzel Park and representatives from our city councilman's office this Thursday to learn about renovations coming to the park. Get your dance on at Merge Dance Studio this Saturday with ballroom and Latin dance classes. Teens and adults are welcome to join with or without a partner.
Discover the magic of flight with Acro Yoga. The workshop will cover proper technique, timing, and alignment. No experience or partner is necessary. Spring League signups for Manayunk Sport and Social open up. With over 25 Spring Leagues, you're sure to find one that fits your interests, skill level, and availability. Celebrate Record Store Day on April 21st. Stop by for limited releases, live performances, and in-store signings. Have a dachshund? You'll want to bring your four-legged friend for the Dachshund Shindig and enjoy complimentary toys and treats for all canine companions. I know I'll be there.
So with the Street Fest coming up this Sunday, we've got Mike from Mike's Barbecue joining us on the couch. Mike, come on down.
How you doing?
Hey,
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We'll give you a little room on the couch, I guess.
Thank you.
So how's it going today?
Oh, it's great.
So Mike, tell us a little bit more about what Mike's Barbecue is.
We try to do barbecue in more of a traditional manner, kind of the way that they do it down south. So we cook X amount of food for the day, we serve it until we sell out, and then we go home.
And then you go home.
Very simple.
That's it, right? Good classic barbecue. Can't go wrong with it, right?
No leftovers.
No leftovers.
Exactly.
I like that style.
So Mike, how did you get started in the barbecuing business?
Well, I had a restaurant in South Philadelphia, and we're doing a lot of experimenting with barbecue. Ribs always came out good, pork butt always came out good, and the brisket was just something that always came out awful.
Always struggle with the brisket.
Always came out awful. I started talking with competition barbecue guys, went to Brooklyn, and I spent a week with a Brooklyn pitmaster.
Brisket training, per se, we could call
Brisket
it. Yeah.
training, yeah. So then I just started cooking it all the time and giving out free samples and then start selling it. And then it just started to grow just kind of very organically.
So yeah, when did you decide to make this an actual business?
Probably about 2 years ago. Okay. 2 years ago, I was doing pop-ups at breweries locally, like the Wissahickon Brewery and other breweries around the area. And an opportunity came up in South Philadelphia for a storefront. Mm-hmm. I just jumped at it.
Yeah. So you have a spot there, and then obviously you have a truck that you'll be having for the very first time at the Street Food Festival this Sunday.
Exactly.
So tell us about that.
Well, I'm excited. I've been coming to the Street Fest as a hungry
attendee.
hungry attendee.
A hungry attendee, yes.
So now it's I'll be able to get to serve food, like the trucks that are going to be there, like
The best of the best, right?
The best of the best. So being invited and be able to serve alongside them is it's awesome for me. I can't wait.
So what kind of food items will you be cooking up for the Street Fest this Sunday?
So we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna do our play on the cheesesteak.
All right.
So we smoke the brisket. Then we take Cooper Sharp American cheese and we make a cheese sauce with it, some onions, and then a South Philly hoagie roll with a seeded hoagie roll. So that's gonna be real awesome. The second thing we're gonna do is a Philly fatty.
What is that?
I'm already intrigued.
Yeah, Leo's like, oh, I'll take one of those.
So we're gonna take a sausage, we're gonna stuff it with bacon Gouda mac and cheese.
What?
And
Okay.
we're gonna smoke it.
Okay.
And then we're gonna serve it like that.
And then is it on a roll too, or is that going to
No,
be
it's
just standalone?
It's just standalone. You just eat it with your fingers or with a fork.
I'm already salivating, and we still have quite a few days to go
Quite a
until
few
the
days to go
festival.
until this happens. Yeah, there's a lot of attendees. So is this the most people you fed at a large event, or have you done even more?
This is probably going to be one of my biggest events that we've done with Mike's Barbecue. So we're going to bring lots and lots of food. I always tell people come early because
You gotta come early.
We do sell out. Come early.
Yeah, come early for sure.
And where can we expect to find you? What does your truck look like? Just so the people at home can know.
So I should be parked near Main Street in Compton. The trailer's, it's big. It's like 6 by almost 15, and it's a giant smoker.
Okay.
Can't miss
So we
it,
can't miss
right?
it.
You got this logo on it too. You got the shirt you're repping here.
And then
so
there's a
to be able
big
to find
tent that
you.
we use that says Mike's Barbecue on it. And hopefully we'll have a nice long line.
I have a feeling you will.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, thanks again for joining us today, Mike. It was so great to,
Thank you. It was great to meet
meet
you.
a local guy who's cooking up some
Thank
good food,
you.
and we'll be down here this weekend for the festival. So you gotta
we'll
try.
see
We're
everybody
usually
on
busy
Sunday.
setting up, so you gotta save a little bit for us on the side.
I will definitely save you some.
Sounds good.
And I'll
Mike.
save all you guys some.
Oh,
too.
perfect. And now Caitlin's going to head down to Chabaa Thai for this week's store tour.
Thanks, Leo. I'm down here at Chabaa Thai Bistro with Chef Moon, who just won Best Chef in the Best of Manayunk competition and who also happens to be our cover profile story for this issue of Manayunk magazine. So Moon, I know you've won a lot of, other awards over the years and been recognized, for your amazing cooking, but tell us how it feels to win Best Chef in Manayunk and be voted by, your peers here in the district and people who visit your restaurants.
Honestly, I feel really honored, of course. I feel the award is for my team. I myself couldn't get it done alone. I thanks fans, I thanks other chefs. Restaurant industry is not easy, but to be here and to get support, it's such a wonderful community.
Go back and tell us a little bit about how your journey as a chef began and where that inspiration came from.
I cook with my dad, of course, like help him everything in the kitchen. Love cooking and sharing. It's growing into when I cook in college, and people love it and say you should cook professional. So I professional.
And as you said, in the Thai culture, it's all about having everybody around your table and being able to share with them. And that's what you do here in Chabaa Thai too. Your whole goal here is to have everybody in here to kind of share your food with them and be around the central table.
Correct. Family style serving is you enjoy the meal and you can try variety of the dishes with your friends and family. So that's why you come with more friends so you can try more dishes.
So tell us a little bit about some of the dishes you make here and some of the dishes you maybe love cooking the most. Do you have any references or ones that you've sort of mastered over the years?
My repertoire is pad thai, crazy noodle, nam tok, which is spicy beef salad. A lot of spicy food, is my signature. Everybody know about them.
It. Loves it,
it's
right?
staple. Yep, pad thai, curry, and the beef nam tok.
So Moon, obviously you have, an art background like you mentioned, and you can clearly see it in all of your restaurants. Here in Chabaa Thai and in Inako, you have amazing architecture throughout the space, amazing decor on the walls. Tell us why that was so important to you.
My visual reference based on my family background, back in Thailand, and then it come into play. Like, for example, this ceiling is, I remember that when I was young, it's a lot of raining, it's rainy season. So everyone put an umbrella.
Everywhere.
Yep, and it's a lot of color. So I love bringing outside experience inside the building. Yep.
So Chef Moon, how did you even decide to open all of your restaurants right here in Manayunk?
Yeah, I got a lot of people ask me that question. Actually, I went to a lot of places and neighborhood. I didn't know Manayunk back then. And one of my artist friends said that, oh, I worked in Manayunk before. There is a little town, very quainted, really cute. Moon is not big, it's very cute. I came to Manayunk and it is a gift shop. When I walk in, I like the architect, simple, cute. It just talked to me. So I went home and I lay down in bed and I tell my husband, that building can be a restaurant. That's
So
how
it
I
was a gift shop at the time,
It's
the original
a gift
Chabaa Thai.
shop. Yep. So when I went inside the building and I went to the second floor and walk around and it's just like, this is it. I found it. I'm
And
here.
fell in love.
Yep.
And here you are. And how many years have you been here in Manayunk?
More than 10 years. Yep.
Wow. Well, thanks for giving me a tour today, Moon. I know I've been at all your restaurants many times, but it's great to show everybody what it looks like inside and to hear more about your story.
Thank you so much for coming.
And I'm sure everybody has hopefully been to one of Chef Moon's restaurants, but it's never too soon to come back again. Well, thanks, Moon. How do we say thank you in Thai?
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Kap kun ka.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
That was a great store tour, Caitlin.
Thanks. You gotta love Chef Moon.
She's the best. Time for me to make a pizza pie.
Why are you talking like that?
Because it's a me and Leo. Hey guys, welcome to another segment of Dillinger Does It. I'm here at Franzone's Pizza with Charles Franzone. Charles, welcome to the show.
What's going on, man?
So today I'm going to be learning how to make a pizza from Charles himself. So what's our first step, Charles?
All right, well, first step, you need dough and flour.
All right.
So you're set up right here.
All right.
Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Rule of thumb, all edges, no middle. So pound your edges. Now, with your left hand, just kind of hold it like slightly, not to
Okay.
pinch it.
Okay.
And then just pull through. There you go. You're kind of just passing it along, and the weight of the dough is stretching it for you.
Even distribution, right?
Exactly.
All right.
There's the fun part.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna nope. Yep, you're gonna use the top of your knuckles. I'm gonna drape it over the top of your
Okay.
hands. All right, and then you're gonna use your left hand to throw it this way.
Am I doing it?
I think so.
All right.
So now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna use your hands, and now you're gonna create the circle.
Okay.
First layer of cheese on. Yep.
All right.
About
Handful or?
little about 2 handfuls.
All right.
Now for the signature.
All right.
Now, how I do it, I start in the middle and I just create a swirl.
Spiral
all the
going
way
out?
around. Yep.
All right. Now we throwing it in?
One more step. Done and done.
And now we wait.
The fun part.
All right, so we got the pizza done. Now what do we got to do?
Now we gotta cut it.
All right. So Charles, would you say Dillinger did it?
Say Dillinger did it.
All right, well, thank you so much. I'm gonna take this to go.
Blame me.
Whoa, where'd you come from, Leo?
Just made some pizza.
Back at it. And that's our episode for today, guys. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Manayunk Mornings. As always, special thanks to Terry Leahy Films for producing this episode and to The Isle for hosting us here on the couch, along with Bourbon Blue, who's our show sponsor. As always, I'm Caitlin.
I'm Leo.
And this is Mike from Mike's Barbecue, and we hope to see you all this Sunday at the Manayunk Street Food Festival. Before we head out, I think we should bite into some of this food, guys. How about that pizza?
Definitely.
I'm full.
You ate it all?
Sorry.
Saved us nothing. Bye, guys. We'll see you next time.